Hey guys, let me go ahead and show you my setup for the schedule one. I have a dock setup. This is for an end game, so I will show you the all the equipment costs on the screen, and so yeah, let's just go ahead and start. So I will show you my equipment first before we go to the workers. So I have here 8 mixing station Mark IIs. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 9 lab ovens, 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. I have 15 cauldrons in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And also I have a brick press right here. You can use a packaging station Mark 2 or 1, but since this is endgame, I just use brick press for optimal storage. Okay, so we also need, this is the essential storage racks that you must have. 8 storage rack 4 storage racks here, 4 storage racks here, so 8 in total. Each storage rack is assigned to each ingredients that we must have. So the ingredients that I have is, let me go ahead and get the ingredients here. I have motor oil, cook, paracetamol, gasoline, motor oil here, okay, battery, horse essence, and megabean. So this setup, you can, let me go ahead and manage this. This mixing station, the destination for the first mixing station will be the second mixing station. The second mixing station's destination is the third mixing station, so on and so forth, okay? So until you get to the last mixing station, which is this mixing station. And actually, this mixing station doesn't have a destination. The reason for that is I will show you later, okay? So let's go ahead and meet our workers. I have 8 chemists and 2 handlers. Handlers to move the ingredients from places to places. And for the chemists, I will show you their equipment later. So the first handler is assigned to 1 brick press. That's it. He's assigned to this brick press right here. The second handler is not assigned to any equipment. Okay, so this guy, let's go ahead and close all these so that I can show you their routes from the first storage rack to the first mixing station, which is the first ingredient. The second ingredient, second storage rack, second mixing station. The third ingredient, third storage rack, third mixing station, and the fourth storage rack, fourth mixing station. And the other guy, or girl, I think, yeah, it's Kathleen. So her name's Kathleen. So first storage rack, first mixing station, second storage rack, second mixing station, third storage rack, third mixing station, and the fourth storage rack is the fourth mixing station. And as you can see here, let me go ahead and show you, they have spare routes. Okay, this guy, this guy is gonna get the cocaine from this storage rack. Also, this storage rack is also needed. So in total, you need 9 storage racks for this setup. And this too is, you don't have to have them, but I like to have them for extra storage for the cocaine. So he's gonna get the cocaine from the storage rack, and he will put it to the first mixing station. Okay, so that our chemists can work on the mixing stations, and that's it. The second guy right here, which is assigned to this final mixing station, which she gets the final product, okay, and move it to the brick. That's the reason why we don't have a destination on this mixing station. The reason is we don't want our chemist to spend time getting the final product from this mixing station to the brick press, because the chemist is pretty much is very busy working on the other mixing station, and since we have a spare routes from one of our handler, we're just gonna use her to move the final product to the brick press. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move to our chemists. From our 8 chemists, 2 of them are assigned to the mixing stations. So each of them are assigned to 4 mixing stations, which I will show you right now. This guy, okay, he's assigned to the first mixing station. And he's assigned to the 3rd mixing station. He's assigned to the 5th mixing station and the 7th mixing station. As you can see there, it's alternate. And I will explain why I choose it that way. Okay, the second chemist is assigned to the 2nd mixing station, the 4th, the 6th, and the 8th. The reason why I choose to alternate this is because so that the chemist won't have to wait to mix this mixing station. They don't have to wait so that they can move to the other mixing station. So by doing the alternate way, the chemist can work in this mixing station and the other chemist can work here, and when they're done here, they're gonna move the product to the other mixing station, and by that time the first chemist is done mixing here, they can move here to mix this product, and when they're done mixing here, they're gonna move the product here, and then the other chemist will go here. So it's optimal this way, and I just chose. So for the chemist, the remaining 6 chemists, they're assigned to the cauldron and the lab oven. Since I have 9 lab oven and 15 cauldrons, 3 of them are assigned to 2 lab ovens and 2 cauldrons. The other 3 is assigned to 3 cauldrons and 1 lab oven. That's the way I divided all these equipments to each chemist. So let's go show you this one. This guy is assigned to 2 cauldrons and 2 lab ovens. And this girl is assigned to 3 cauldrons and lab ovens. So just make sure to assign lab ovens and cauldrons to each chemist. Make sure to not assign 1 lab oven or 1 cauldron to 2 chemists. So that's the crucial part to assigning the equipments. The cauldron, each cauldron is assigned to a lab oven. So as you can see here, destination for this cauldron is to this lab oven. Destination for this cauldron is this lab oven. The 3rd cauldron is a 3rd lab oven. Same on this side. Okay. But here, since we have so many cauldrons and we only have 3 lab ovens, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to divide the 9 into 3. So 3 cauldrons are assigned, 3 cauldrons are assigned to 1 lab oven. So we're gonna manage them here. Boom. And then the other 3 are assigned to this lab oven, and then the other 3 assigned to this lab oven right here. So all the lab ovens destination is, let me go ahead and select all of them so that I can show you. They're all assigned, all the destination is to this storage rack right here. Okay, which is the final product, which is the cocaine. They will, the chemist will put the cocaine here in this rack, and it's also it's not needed to have 2 storage racks here, but for me personally, I like putting them here because it's very easy to fill this rack with cocaine. Because we have so much cauldrons and so much lab ovens, it's very easy to fill it up. And I will basically move all these cocaine to the other storage racks so that I have spare cocaines in case I run out of coca plants. I can just move these cocaine to this from here to here in case I run out. Okay, so this is my setup for this docks. And also I have, you can put optional large storage racks here, 2 there, 3 here, 3 to the other side, and 2 there. I put excess ingredients here. Let me show you why. Okay, let's put it. I actually ordered 160 motor oil and 160 paracetamol, 160 per each racks every day. Okay, so let's fill this one up right here. Boom. And as you can see, I have excess paracetamol, which I will put to one of these storage racks. These are my final product, the cocaine, the brick cocaine. And as you can see, I don't have a botanist in this setup, or I don't have an air pot on this docks. The reason is I put the botanist to my barn. Let me go ahead and show you my barn setup as well. You know what? Let's actually use my van. It's also important to have a van for this setup. The reason for that is because since I have the plants from my barn, every day I do 2 round trips to get the plants from the barn to the docks. And yeah, the the van has 16 storage. You can put, oh, I can't see. Sorry about the bad driving, guys. The barn setup is actually pretty similar to my dock setup. I have 8 botanists and 2 cleaners. The cleaners are very straightforward. Each of them are assigned to 3 trash cans, as you can see here. Okay, they're assigned to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's really nothing much about it. Let me go ahead and show you my equipment. I have 48 air pots in total, 48 air pots, 48 hanging racks, 48 lights. If you're tight on money, you can actually do this. Okay, you can split the light into 2. You can split one light. You can use one light to 2 plants. It's more efficient this way. And if you're low on money, but since I have so much money, I can just do this. I just like it more. You can put these air pots and their hanger racks. You can put it anywhere you want. You can do a square right there, or you can basically yeah, it's basically up to you. I just have 48 of them each. Okay, and I have 16 drying racks, and we also need 16 storage racks right here. These extra storage racks are not needed. I just like having them for extra storage. So the 8 storage is for the supplies from our botanist. Usually I put 50 coca seeds and 20 extra long life soil. It's going to take a long time for them to use all of these, so you don't have to worry about filling it up every single day. And for the other 8 large storage racks is where we put our heavenly coca leaves from our drying rack. So it's the setup. Let's manage our botanist. Okay, so each our botanist are assigned to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 air pods and 2 drying racks, all of them. Okay, so select one botanist, assign 6 air pods, boom boom boom, and 2 drying racks. You can assign each of them until you're out of botanist. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's very, very easy. And also assign a bed for them so that they will start working and so that you can pay them. And for the supplies, assign the botanist each racks, so that they can get their supplies. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's very easy. The most important part here is the destination from our air pods to a drying rack, and from the drying rack to a storage rack. So as you can see here, our destination of our 3 air pods is to the first drying rack, and a destination of another 3 air pods here to the second drying rack, another 3 air pods here to the third drying rack, so on and so forth until you're out of air pods and drying racks. So each drying racks is assigned to 3 air pods. It's very easy. Okay, so you can do this. You can hold shift so that you can manage 3 pods, and then destination this drying rack. And for each drying racks, these first 2 drying racks, select them, hold shift, manage them. Their destination is the first storage rack. That's very important. And the second drying rack, manage them. Destination is second storage rack. The third, okay, hold shift. The destination is the third storage rack, so on and so forth. So until assign each drying racks until you're out of storage racks. So that's pretty much the setup for this barn. It's very easy. It's very it's not complicated to follow. The reason why we get our van is I don't have much coca leaves right now because it's nighttime and I just harvested the coca leaves here. But let's just get the coca leaves here. I'm gonna get the 20s. Oh, I'm up. So you can get all the coca leaves, put it to the trunk, and then if I have more coca leaves here, I will fill the trunk, and I will also fill my storage. Let's say I fill it up. Okay. Let's go back to the docks. So now we're here. We get our coca leaves. We put them to the cauldrons. Okay, we're gonna fill all our cauldrons. Say I have more coca leaves, I'm gonna fill all of them, and then I'm gonna do 2 round trips from the barn to here every single day. Get the coca leaves from a trunk to the cauldrons so that I can fill all the cauldrons. I'm gonna do 2 round trips every day, And by the time that I have filled all the cauldrons, I'm gonna have an excess of coca leaves, which I will put here usually, but it's since I don't have enough coca leaves right now, I just put them right here. So it's pretty much it for this setup. And also every single day I will put ingredients to each respective racks. So the ingredients here, the motor oil, coke, paracetamol, gas, I will fill all of them up. How do I do that? I will use a delivery. I will order 160 of each. 160 motor oil, 160 paracetamol, the Docks Warehouse, boom. And I can also do this to the central gas mart. I will get 160 battery and gasoline, order it, boom, every single day. I will fill it up every day, and you will notice that some are filled up but some are not. It's okay. If you see you're low on ingredients, just order it from the gas mart, and then you're good to go. Always fill this storage racks with ingredients. I have excess here, so I'm gonna put it like that. So for whatever reason you don't have a van, or you don't want to manually put the coca leaves to these cauldrons, you can replace this room. You can transform this room into a botanist room. You can replace these 9 cauldrons into a 16 plants. So that means you're gonna have 18 plants. So that means you're gonna have 18 air pots, 18 hanging racks, and 18 LED lights. And these 3 lab ovens, you're gonna be replacing them with 6 drying racks. And those 6 drying racks, each of them, their destination will be on each of these cauldrons. Okay? So that's the difference. The reason why I don't do it this way is because there will be a bottleneck. You're gonna have a low production of cocaine because you have so few coca plants, and most of the time your chemist will be idling here since they don't have cocaine to mix on. The pros with my setup is we're gonna have fast production of cocaine, heavily cocaine, and you don't have to buy fertilizer or a fast grow since you have so much cocaine every single day. The only cons is you're gonna have to drive to the barn to here to the docks and then manually put the plants to the cauldron. I don't mind it that way. I think for role playing it's more realistic because you're gonna get the plants from A to B, and then you have basically, this is my production warehouse here, and my barn is where I grow my coke plants. So that's pretty much for this guide, and thank you so much guys for watching. And if you want to see my setup to the bungalow and my sweatshop, just comment down below. And if you have any suggestions, and also comment down below, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much guys for watching. You have a great day. Bye.